Hello, I'm Lana Kay. It's great to be with all of you again. We have an important show planned for you today. Our focus will be on puppy scam, but keep in mind this scam can work with any animals. Could be kittens, it could be rabbits, any animals. But today our focus will be on puppy scam. Sandra Guile was with us. She's back with us again today, and I'm so glad to have her with us again. Sandra is with the Better Business Bureau, and she has written a truly enlightening article for our Boone Recorder. I hope we can get a shot of this. The headline of it, puppy, here we go, we're getting our picture of it. It's cute, cuddly, might be a scam. And I thought, oh my gosh, there's Sandra again and alerting us. So there's a darling puppy, and cute, cuddly, might be a scam. Sandra, that's how you started it out. The headline captured me. And these puppy scams, though, are very real. So the typical case goes something like,
basically, you're on the internet and you're coming across maybe an ad or a website, and you see an image of an absolutely adorable puppy. And it could be a golden doodle, a labradoodle, it could be a terrier, it could even be, you were saying that there are other kinds of animals that can be used too. Believe it or not, exotic birds, exotic reptiles. Yes, people do buy, yes, reptiles. They do shop for the reptiles online. And you go, this website looks interesting. I'll click on it and see what other kind of animals they have available for sale. You find one that looks interesting to you. Maybe it's the coloring, maybe it's the demeanor, maybe it's something about this particular animal that attracts you, so you click for more information. You receive an email back, or you receive an instant chat message saying, hey, how can I help you? Are you interested in this particular animal? And you say, yes, as a matter of fact, I am. And you want to move forward saying, yes, I'd like to take this animal home. All of this is transmitted over the internet. There is no face-to-face conversation. There is no phone conversation. That's where the hook lies, because by now you are fully emotionally committed. I really want that teacup puppy. I really want that terrier, whatever it is. I really want that reptile, if it is a reptile, or that bird. And now they're asking you, okay, it is X number of dollars. And you're thinking that's a really good deal, because a lot of purebreds out there, depending on the type of purebred you're looking at, could be anywhere from hundreds of dollars to thousands of dollars. And some people look for those types of animals because of hypoallergenic reasons,
yes,
health reasons, or demeanor reasons, and that kind of.
Let's talk about one that's very popular, Sandra. Let's show a picture, because you may be thinking as Sandra talks, well, you know, if you've never thought about this, think about this. This is a what, Sandra?
That's a labradoodle, and labradoodles are very popular because of their hypoallergenic coat. They don't shed that much. There's not a lot of pet dander that you need to worry about. I mean, there's some, yes, but people may be shopping online for that particular breed, but they're also tend to be a little bit expensive. So if you see one online, at least in this particular scam, and you see it at a really good price, you're going to think, well, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get this. Well, at that point in the transaction, the person on the other end of the internet line, if you will, is going to say, great, it's going to cost you X number of dollars. All I need you to do is wire transfer me some money, or here's the other kicker, Lana, they want you to pay in gift cards.
Okay, but now now what could be their angle to appeal to you to want to do that, a gift card? Why wouldn't something go off?
That's the red flag, is what they want you to do is to give you the numbers off of that gift card, including the security card, so they could, or the security code, excuse me, so that way they can pull the cash off of it and go shopping online.
Okay.
Believe it or not.
Okay.
So if you go that route, if you wire transfer money, or maybe you even, you know, do other forms of payment, and it goes through, and they say, okay, everything's fine, everything looks great. So now you're going, great, I'm going to get this great addition to the family. It's a puppy,
usually at a great price.
That's the key there.
Okay.
So you're waiting a couple of weeks, and they come back to you and they say, oh, Lana, there's been a problem. We need vaccinations. We need some kind of medical update. We need a crate. We need some other insurance in order to get this animal to you. So it'll be another $600. $800, $1,200. You see where this is going?
Yes, I do.
The meter is now ticking upwards, and they want you to send even more money.
Okay.
So now 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks have passed, and you're going, I think I'm being scammed. And that is wherein lies the puppy scam, online puppy scam. You can't get a hold of this person by phone. You try to reach them, maybe if they've text messaged you, and it's a number that doesn't work, or you've tried emailing them, they don't respond back to you. There's just no contact. Or you've tried to Google the address, and it shows up as a post office box. Or I'll tell you what happened. We were investigating actually a puppy scan at Better Business Bureau. The address that popped up was actually a house that was a block away from mine.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh, so easy
Yes.
to investigate.
Exactly.
And
so
it was a scam.
It was a scam. It was a scam, and unfortunately people have lost thousands of dollars and broken hearts, of course, because maybe they really wanted that pet to add to their family.
Yeah, that's the emotional part that bothers me. It's like the catfish people that target widows or older ladies, and their picture is not real.
Right, or even older gentlemen.
It's the same kind of thing, an older man, and the picture is a very good-looking gal, and they fall, and then again they need more and more money for bogus.
Things.
things
Emergencies
that they say,
or medical bills or something
my
like that.
daughters have to have surgery. I don't have the money right now. I can't get in my account for some reason. And so this is really the same thing.
Exactly, except they're just using puppies and animals.
And is there anything that would be sacred, Sandra, in these internet scams? I can't think of a thing.
Not really, because the bottom line is
they are criminals, and they want your money. These are criminals.
Yes, they are. In your eyes,
really are.
They're really criminal type activity because they're looking for two things. If they're not looking for your personal information, they're looking for your money. That's why they're going to pull these types of images.
I never thought about that part, the personal information.
Yes, because obviously you're giving your address where they want the animal to be delivered to, maybe your phone number, so that way they can get your phone number to use on the interweb, so that way you get those spoofing phone calls and other interesting things. But the other thing you have to remember too is that when you start going down that path of, I need more money, I need this piece of information or these additional charges, and the little bell goes off, there is something you can do. You can report it to scamtracker.org, which is our Better Business Bureau website, and where you can report this information. Let us know about it, and we can then also report it to local law enforcement because they use that information. And then what you can also do, if you really do want to add a great furry friend to your family, go to the local shelters. There's a lot of wonderful animals ready to be adopted in a loving environment. You can go to bbb.org and you can research those shelters and find out more information about them. You can also give us a call at 513-421-3015 and find out, if you don't have access to the internet, find out about who's available for adoption as far as what shelters are available nearest to you. And you can also go on site. That is the greatest way to find your next best friend. And you can see what kind of personality the animal has. You can let the animal pick you out as the next owner as well.
Yes.
You can go on site. If that is not an option for you and you really do need a purebred, you can go on site. You can meet the breeders. You can see the mom and the dad on site. You can see the entire litter right there. You can see the cleanliness of the facility. You can see all the documentation. Have they had their shots? You can ask questions and do that face-to-face interaction. There's something to be said about having that type of research right there to make a really good decision.
That is so good and so important. These sites really look legitimate. So people, because they have sometimes taken photographs, and let's just show another one, Sandra, of something. They have taken actual photographs from legitimate sites.
Yes. And then
let's take another look at this little doll, and then they paste them, or however they put them on their site.
What essentially happens is the person will build a website. Okay, let's say Lana's going to sell Lana's puppies.
Yes.
Lana will create a website, and she will copy and paste images from other legitimate websites. So if there's an actual breeder out there with a legitimate business and a website, You would go then to that website and take those images, copy and paste into your own website.
Yes.
You would take pieces of information, copy from other websites, and copy and paste into your own website, making it look as if it was your business instead of somebody else's business.
Now, Sandra, there is a way then you can then take that, if you're way more skilled in this than me, tech savvy than I am, and pay somehow and then look to see if there's if there is a duplicate out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
all you need to
tell them how.
Yeah,
they
all
can
you need to
that.
do is take your mouse and hover over the image and right click and copy that image and paste it into Google. And Google will tell you where it originated from. So that way you can bust Lana for building a website that's not hers.
Right, great tip. So there is a way to more explore that. Sandra, I want to ask you that now the worst part to me about, as in the elderly people looking for love and lonely, is that these scams play on your emotions.
Yes.
Once you see this adorable, cute puppy, you see the picture. If maybe you've lost your puppy, and you want this replacement, so there you are, all emotional over it, and forgetting to look at the signs because your emotions have overtaken you. Now, Sandra, I found some interesting statistics. People in the age of 25 to 34, the age group, they're the most likely. I guess they are more emotional, maybe younger. They maybe haven't been tricked like as we older, we're more skeptical.
Well, it's interesting you should raise that point. That particular age group are more likely to fall for a scam, but they're more likely to report that they were scooped by a scam.
Yes.
People that are older than that, you're 65 and older, are less likely to report a scam.
Because we're embarrassed?
Correct.
Because we're embarrassed that we have fell for this. They are not. They are more outraged where we're embarrassed.
They want their money back.
I mean,
people
agree.
with the 25 to the 43, 45-year-old age range, they want their money back. If it's a wire transfer, you're not going to see that money. If they use a credit card, a lot of times you're more protected. You only are responsible for the first $50, and if they've got your credit card information, obviously that scammer is going to try to use that credit card until the credit card company says, no, that's not you, and they're going to contact you.
Exactly.
But
that's a great.
But yeah, if you use a wire transfer or if you use a gift card, Amazon gift card, iTunes cards, for some reason those are the cards of choice for scammers, you're not going to get that money back by any chance. But it's interesting, Lana, because the more seniors I talk to, the more savvy they are becoming, but they're not quite there yet when it comes to reporting it.
Telling.
Because of the, oh my gosh, I can't believe I fell for that scam. So there's still kind of a shock and awe going on. For the ladies and gentlemen that are watching this program and you are in that demographic, don't be embarrassed.
Right.
Don't be afraid to tell somebody. Tell law enforcement, tell family, tell friends, saying, you know what, this person duped me out of X number of dollars over the phone, or I was looking for a pet because I lost JoJo or whoever your dog was. And you'll want to replace that, enlist family and friends to help you find it.
Yeah, and don't let it happen to somebody else. Think you know how bad you feel. Try to protect any other innocent people out there. Sandra, also, women are 3 times more likely than men to get caught up in this because of our emotions.
We're caregivers. We want to make sure that everybody is taken care of. We're moms.
Yes.
We're grandmas. We're aunts. We want to make sure that everybody is well taken care of. But it's funny because if you flip that stat around, actually it's men that fall for it a little bit more because they're providers. They want to take care of the household.
I get that.
Yes.
That is so psychologically makes sense, doesn't it?
It does.
It
Especially,
does.
But they fall more for the investment scams because they want to make sure there is a nest egg taken care of and it's left for the wife and the kids, or the spouse and the kids, I should say. These days it's hard to tell. They want to make sure that everybody is taken care of in the future financially.
Yes, I see that. Now, watch for stories they spin. They've had to move. They're out of your area. They had to go overseas. All kind of things like this, and they will prey on you. They will tell you their faith. They are faithful Christians. They have a great faith. Will you be good to this pet? And you can get caught up in this rhetoric and forget that what's going on here.
What they're trying to do is build an affinity with you, is what they're trying to do. The scammer is, and that's a lot of times that happens over the phone, or even through some kind of phishing scam, or through some of the relation websites. If you are out there and you're looking for that special someone, or just a friend.
Yes.
And through the catfishing scams, they're going to try to find stuff that they can affiliate or relate to you. So if it's on, if they're trying to reach into your heart and try to figure out what faith affiliation you do have, they're going to target that. And one of the big indicators too, especially with the catfishing scams or relationship scams, is they'll try to pull you away from that networking site. That's a red flag. So if they say, if you're online and you're chatting through, name one of those sites, which I won't do here because I can't endorse anybody, but if they say, let's go into this other chat room, or let's talk offline through maybe Skype, or maybe through instant messenger, or give me your cell phone number and we'll just chat back and forth. You should say, you know what, I think I'm going to stay right here because I know everything is monitored, and a lot of these sites do monitor the conversations and see how things are going. And just say, I'm just not comfortable. I'd rather stay here until I can actually meet you in person.
Get to know you better, anything, to not go any further when you start to have that feeling. Now, a lot of times, Sandra, they say that the pup cannot be delivered, the payment, we're due to customs, quarantine issues, and all of this. And these people know what is the difference. They can even make contact with good shippers, there must be shippers that just do animals. It's much different than a regular.
Absolutely.
So
and
they pretend.
It goes, I mean, in relation to the pets, the puppy scam, yes. That's one of the excuses that the scammer will come up with, is that there's been a delay because the shipper had a problem with the breed, or maybe the dog wouldn't go in the crate or something. There's some other catastrophe that they need more money being wired to them. So really what happens, again, another red flag, it's like, you know what, I think I'm being duped, and if you can't get your money back, which you probably won't if it was wire transferred or other alternate means of payment, then you need to back away and report that to scamtracker.org, or report it to local law enforcement saying, I lost this money, this is why I suspect as such. If you are working with a legitimate rescue group, or you're working through a shelter, or you've actually met the dog in person, or the animal, I shouldn't just say dog, cat, hamster, whatever it is, and they run into problems, they're going to be in constant communication with you, whether it's by phone or by email or some other physical contact. But there are rescue groups out there that do transport animals from point A to point B to point C to wherever the final destination is for that pet.
The safe place to go. Sandra is available for in-person talks, which is where I met her. And she is just a great speaker, and she can go more in-depth about a variety of topics, involving things that the Better Business Bureau is involved in. So she can go much more in depth. She can take questions from the floor. She is just great. So if your club or organization, tell them, Sandra, when you can come and be with their group.
Sure. My calendar's filling up quick, but you can give the Better Business Bureau a call at 513-421-3015. Visit our website at bbb.org, and you can certainly look on our website, and it's under, I believe it's BBB Speaks. We reach out into the community, and you can look up my speaking engagements there as well. But the best thing to do is usually call the office and see if you just ask for me directly. You can catch me on the radio if you're in the Northern Kentucky region. I'm on 700 LW, and I'm on 55 KRC. Or you can catch me on Local 12 every other Monday with the Good Morning Cincinnati crew.
Yes, and I've caught that. It's great to watch her there. Okay, Sandra's contact information will follow. I hope you have learned how to not be susceptible to these emotional scams that she has taught us about today. So remember, as always, you be happy, you keep smiling, and I'll see you soon.